Gemini, I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Oracle. For today, I'm going to be doing a general reading, past, present, future, 9-card spread. I'm going to be using the regular tarot deck, clarify with the vampire deck, draw a special vampire card, draw a vampire oracle, and then draw 3 yes or no answers for thee. These cards have already been pre-shuffled, so let's get going. Okay. Alrighty. The general card for today is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Okay, let's look at the first row. Okay, now you start off with Judgment reversed. Lovers, ooh, it's one of your cards. And then you get the Moon. Okay, now I'm going to leave those two first cards here and then I'll just hold this one up. But what I see for you in the past is that, the Judgment reverse is kind of like your mind is kind of, a bit scattered and a bit in the clouds, some kind of situation. Because normally with Judgment, you'll have clarity and your head is out of the clouds and you pretty much are, yeah, you know exactly what you want because you get options after that with the Lovers. It could be new love of some kind. And well, the thing is what I love is the Moon is technically, a negative card, but it doesn't have to be. Because what I see here, is like, you might, will feel, like you're a bit uncertain on which direction you have to go with the Judgment reversed in any kind of course of action, but yet you do have options. And the thing is, if you look here at the Moon, here's a little path, and that's going to be taking you up to the mountain of opportunity. And the thing is, that's kind of what I see here. Is it's like you may feel a bit scattered and stuff like that with Judgment reverse, thinking, oh my goodness, all of this, with negativity, or maybe been through all kinds of negativity or uncertainties and stuff like that. And it kind of made you feel all clouded over. But yet, you do have options somehow, and here is the path, well, to take for options. And the Moon will be, lighting its way and pretty much guiding you towards the mountain of opportunity. So, I mean, at least I was in the past, so hopefully you made a really good decision on what you were actually, working towards. I mean, yeah, this is the first row. It actually looks, pretty good, to start off with, that you sort of know exactly, where to go. So in current times, you start off with the 4 of Cups, 9 of Cups reversed, and Death. Ooh. Okay, but before I continue, this is one of the cards I drew for the vampire. I think, before he literally, he turned me into a vampire, killed me. But anyway, back to you. What I see here is maybe another decision that you've made in the past, you didn't really per se work out for you. It can happen, you pretty much just think, okay, I'm going to follow down this one path of thinking, okay, I'm going to head down this path, towards the mountains, but maybe it was pretty much a heavy mountain to climb that you think, oh man, I shouldn't have actually done that. I should have actually, maybe swam off, because there's still, this kind of river kind of situation, maybe sort of, yeah, just taking a different route of some kind, because I see here that you're somewhat disappointed and thinking, I'm not sure if I want to keep pursuing this dream, goal, endeavor, passion, whatever it may be. But yet somehow, you are still given this additional option, from this cloud. And what I see here is, you might think, well, it's like, do I really want to keep going? It's up to you. But then what I see here with the 9 of Cups reversed, meaning, something is not really fulfilling and you feel like it's just going to lead you off and towards a dead end kind of situation. But technically, the Death card is all about rebirthing, because reversed, it's dead, done, over with. It's over. You don't want to continue. What I see here is that, maybe this is the, the rebirthing moment that you need, even though it may feel like it's not really, fulfilling you in current times. If you want to transfer over to a different job, for example, it may not be incredibly fulfilling and you think, oh goodness, it's boring, or the salary is bad, my colleagues are bad, my boss is bad, everything is just bad, stuff like that. But sometimes you kind of need to go through a rebirthing moment and try something different. You know, if your current situation is not working out for you, where you think, oh man, I'm not happy at all, I find everything boring, it's just really, yeah, it's just only leading me towards this moment, I would just change. But let's look at the future. Ooh. You start off with the Emperor, Page of Wands reversed, and the Two of Pentacles reversed. What I see for you in the future is that, well, you do have strength and confidence within you. I mean, this could even be a new boss type. Maybe you're a boss, but what I see here mostly is that, you know, maybe you're having this rebirthing moment, you know, to a new position from current times to the future. And this person, you know, could be a bit on the strict side. I don't know if that's true. And the thing is, you know, you probably feel like there's just no outlook and you feel overwhelmed. Now, hopefully, I mean, this sort of looks like it's still kind of going through current times, because you do start off with, you know, receiving this opportunity, but maybe, you know, you shouldn't be receiving this chalice, because maybe, you know, you have to kind of go, you know, through the moon phase in your life still. I mean, even though this is the past, but maybe, you know, I would just try out something different. And if this is, you know, the choice that you're kind of heading towards, of a rebirthing moment towards the future, it might not be actually working out for you, because maybe this new job is going to, you know, mean a hard boss, and, you know, and no outlook and job prospects, and you're going to feel overwhelmed. But we're also going to clarify it. That's kind of, you know, what I see as a first glimpse. So this vampire deck has already been pre-shuffled. So with the Judgment reverse, meaning, you know, your head is sort of in the clouds, you do get the Lord of Knives, the King of Swords. This is one of your cards, Gemini. Amazing. You know, the thing is, you know, you may feel like you have, you know, no direction, and that's kind of what the Judgment reverse is. If you pretty much just think, okay, you know, it could be a misty, you know, area you're going to be, you know, you're going to be, riding through and stuff like that. But somehow, you know, with the Lovers after this, you do have options. So, you know, even if you are heading towards, you know, a misty path of some kind, you know, you will be entering a crossroads at a certain point, or you have been. And that's what I actually like, is, you know, it's pretty much, you know, you're back on that horse, and you are determined of saying, I'm going to go down that way. Love it. So for the Lovers, you get fortune. You see, you get fortune and opportunity. I don't know which path you're going to be taking, but it just looks like that. Maybe, you know, it's like, you know, we're still going to see what the other cards look like, but with this, you know, with opportunity of your card, you are, you know, whatever, decision you made in the past, you will be getting fortune, because this is all in the past right now. But it doesn't mean that it's, you know, the past is better than the future. I'm not sure, but that's what I see is one of the options is going to be, or was granting you fortune. Wow, I don't know which path you took, but that's why we're going to be looking at this in the cards to come. But that's what I see here. Wow. For the Moon, you get Hanged Man. Exactly. You know, you're still kind of pondering down this one road of thinking, you know, is this even the best option to be heading towards? You know, it could still be a misty, you know, a riding path, you know, while you're still on your horse, of thinking, oh goodness, I'm not sure where I'm actually going. But I still see, you know, with the Hanged Man, it's all also about analytical thinking. And it's also kind of about thinking about, well, saying, okay, you know, I have options, and but, you know, I cannot give up on myself. And that's kind of what I see here, is that you're still heading towards this misty path somehow. Because, you know, somehow you are still intrigued about what that mountain has to offer for you. And in this mountain, it could be, you know, one of the options of new jobs or something, or hope. I mean, I'm not sure if it's, I mean, this is not really a love reading, but whatever, even with love, you know, it's all about, you know, we're looking ahead. And that's kind of what I see you doing, or at least what I saw you doing in the past, is you were looking ahead. So that's pretty good. For the Four of Cups, you probably think, I'm not sure if I want to accept this chalice, but yet you get the Daughter of Grails. This is the Page of Cups kind of situation. An idea child, it's sort of kind of like an illusion, kind of thinking, you know, it's like, you know, one of those sparkly boxes with a little question mark on top of it, thinking, oh, this is a surprise box and stuff like that. But that's why we're going to, you know, this is kind of the surprise box with the question mark, thinking, should I accept this new endeavor? And the thing is right now I see you sort of heading down this one path. and you're probably just, thinking, should I proceed it? Yes, should I proceed with, this new endeavor, this path of going up that mountain? But that's why we're going to see if you should or not. So I'm not going to answer that right now or even give you advice right now. I'm just going to continue on with this so I have a better insight. For the Nine of Cups, something is not really giving you fulfillment, but yet you get the Star. So I'm sort of, we're getting this idea, but we're not there yet. But I'm thinking that maybe this Daughter of Grails, Page of Cups kind of situation, it might be something that is really worth pursuing. Because the thing is it may not be, giving you exact fulfillment, but yet somehow it is a wish that you want. I don't know what kind of wish you want, obviously you do, but whatever it is, it may not be giving you wish fulfillment, but yet somehow it may also be something you might want to, rethink a bit about, because just because you want something doesn't mean it's going to really benefit you. If you think I want to have sugar for breakfast, for example, I can't eat sugar, but if you say, yeah, this is my wish fulfillment of wanting to have a chocolate cake for breakfast, it may not, will work out in the long run for you, But I'm still not there with my decision yet. So for Death of Rebirth, you get Death. Whoa, you get 2 Death cards. I see, that, with this new potential endeavor, it may not be a wish fulfillment because actually, it could actually not work out for you. So, I mean, whatever you decided in the past and gave you fortune and stuff like that, it probably seemed very beautiful in the past. Maybe, if you followed down this one career path that gave you really good salary and very good, all these additional, things attached to it. But for some reason, I feel like, whatever you want right now is actually not really going to benefit you. So actually, I would continue on this mountain of opportunity and not just, look at the Page of Cups and thinking, well, I want to try something different. So to be honest, I would actually not really follow the star in what you desire per se. It's up to you on what you do. But I would say just keep on, going through the mist on your horse of thinking, okay, it's like this is, a very boring path and it's not really, it doesn't seem to be leading me anywhere. But after, the Lord of Knives, you did get fortune, and then you got the Hanged Man. So, and then, with the Page of Cups, maybe this new idea of saying, oh yeah, I want to start my own business may not work out, for the best, but, it's up to you. But let's see what the Emperor has. Emperor, you get Temperance. So the thing is maybe this boss, or this job that you're still kind of heading towards, the one that's going to be giving you fortune is what you need, and it's going to be giving you balance. So maybe you just have to go down the traditional way of getting a high school education, college education, going through all of that, a riff-raff just to get into this position, because if you think, well, I want to actually pursue something different, it's your decision, your life, your choice. But what I see here is that, your wish fulfillment, even though it's in the middle of the whole thing, is not really going to give you, what you actually desire in the long run. So I just see that you should, kind of head down the misty path for a bit longer. Because for the Page of Wands, you feel like there's no outlook because it's just constantly misty and stuff like that. You get the Ace of Swords. So obviously, if you keep on fighting and just kind of saying, okay, I feel like this, this misty road is endless, just keep going, because this is one of your swords. This is one of the King of Knives, that you're pretty much carrying, just to kind of get through, that mistiness of uncertainty of thinking, do I really want to, keep going down this path? Well, it looks like, you pretty much don't have any other options. I mean, you still have options with the Lover. So, and again, it's all about what you personally want. I'm just your vampire guide. I'm not going to tell you which way to go and stuff like that, because maybe I might even be wrong. Hopefully not. But, no, but I still see that you do have a reason to want to, fight the spout. Yeah, despite that there's no outlook. So, you may be feeling overwhelmed and stuff like that, but now you are getting the Nine of Grails that you want. So, you may feel like, oh goodness, what if, this new job requires me to wake up an hour earlier, or I have to work overtime, or, I'm going to have to, leave the house in the dark and come back in the dark and stuff like that. But for some reason, you may feel overwhelmed, but it will be giving you fulfillment in the future. So, you know, it's like the mist will disappear eventually and you will be getting that fulfillment in the future. You will. Wow. I'm so happy I was able to help you out with that. I was kind of getting a bit, you know, lost myself in the clouds a little bit and in the mist. Anyway, I'm going to continue on with a vampire, special vampire card for you, which have already been pre-shuffled. Ooh, the Hermit. Well, this is all about also climbing that mountain. And so it's, you know, what I see you doing is you're kind of climbing the solitary mountain of going down this path by yourself. And of course, you know, it's not fun to be alone and you probably think, oh goodness, I have no support or backup. Hopefully you do. Hopefully you still have family and friends around you that say, don't worry, Gemini, we're there for you. But this is always your own personal path, and that's kind of always, you know, the lonely path. But I do see you, you know, reaching that mountain and getting on that horse, you know, while riding through the mist and stuff like that, and you'll reach that mountain in no time. Okay, I'm going to continue on with the Vampire Oracle and see what other additional information I can offer to thee. Faith. Trust, unwavering, and confident. That's what I'm talking about. You need to have faith, trust into knowing that, okay, the mist will soon disappear and I'm going to be on top of that mountain in no time. You just need to have a bit of patience. Right now it may feel like, oh goodness, it seems like it's a never-ending story for me. I just feel like I'm stuck, I'm lost, I'm dazed and confused. But to be honest, you just have to have faith, trust, and confidence in yourself to know that you will be reaching this mountain and you will be getting fulfillment in the future. Because whatever you desire right now may not work out for the best for you. But that's what I see here, is that, you know, if you just keep on, you know, going through that misty path, even though it seems like there's no end in sight and stuff like that, you know, you will reach that mountain in no time. Wonderful. I love this reading for you, Gemini. I'm so glad I could give this to you. Okay, I'm going to finish off this reading with 3 yes or no answers. Please feel free to pause this video. Ooh, this one want to come out. Well, anyway, for question or answer number 1, you get a no because you get the 3 of Cups reversed. Ooh. For answer number 2, you get a yes because you get the 3 of Pentacles upright. And for question number 3, you get a yes because you get the Devil reversed. Okay, wow, amazing, passionate. I love this reading for you. If this reading resonated, please feel free to subscribe and join me on more vampire journey that I can offer to thee. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for supporting me. I think this is, you know, was a very, you know, beautiful read that I could offer to thee. In a few days, I'm going to go back to love readings for now, so I'm going to go back and forth between love and general readings, but I just want to thank you all so much for supporting me. I love you all so much.